This is quite a difficult video to make, but this has been one of the most highly recommended videos I've done on the channel. We're going to be ranking Championship football fans, the entire fan base, from amazing to not the best. So let's get into it. Do make sure if any guys are new to the channel and watch the first time, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. That would be absolutely amazing. We are so close to hitting 2.7k. But anyway, let's get into this video. So we kick off with Barnsley Football Club, obviously a Yorkshire-based club. I really like I do quite like Barnsley. The fact that they're a club which have been fighting, trying to stay up. Then had that season where they got into the playoffs, got knocked out against Swansea, the underdogs you would call last season, the massive surprise package, not really doing too well this season. I'm going to stick Barnsley in, good at home. I feel like they are good at home, very good side, very big stadium as well, I think. Is it 30,000 the Barnsley Stadium held? I think it's up there, to be honest, Oakwell. But yeah, it's fantastic club with fantastic fans. I think they're a good fan base. Not too sure away from home. I don't think they get into these categories, but do let me know if you disagree. And on to Birmingham City. I'm going to try to be as unbiased as possible. And you guys know I am a Birmingham fan. So it's either good away from home or very good at home, because I'm going to put in very good. The whole reason why is because as a Birmingham fan, I'm going to be brutally honest here, we aren't that best naturally at home anymore. We can be alright. We're usually probably about a 6 out of 10 most times at home, really. But obviously when it comes down to fighting the game of the season, we're like a 9 out of 10, a 10 out of 10, but we're usually a 6 out of 10 at home. Away from home, we're always probably about a 9 out of 10. So I think I'm going to boost it up to very good at home. Not very good at home, sorry. Very good, just in very good, to be honest with you. But yeah, I think we're a class support for the years that we've been through, for administration, points deductions, various managers, relegation threatened. Our fans have always been here, and have always supported the clubs. That's why I'm putting them in very good. Next, we're moving into Blackburn Rovers. I'm going to put them in good at home. I feel like they are very good at home. Blackburn Rovers at Ewood. I do quite like Blackburn Rovers, a club which have been obviously won the Premier League in recent years, with the likes of Alan Shearer in their side. Very good club. Obviously, through recent years, they've always been relegated to League One, back promoted, now kind of in that mid-table / playoff area. Blackburn, so I feel like I'm going to stick them in this. Nottingham Forest, it's between amazing and very good. They got statistically the best amount of fans on average, bringing away from home. But I'm going to be honest here, I don't think they are much better than Birmingham in terms of actual support they give to the team. So I'm going to put them in very good. It's a harsh one, it's a difficult one to put, but I'm going to put Nottingham Forest in very good. Sheffield United, I highly rate Sheffield United. I do watch Sheffield United fan vlog. I'll put his link to it in the description. His name's Harvey. Fantastic guy, and he does constant vlogs around Sheffield United. I've managed to watch most of them, and their fans are absolutely class. Even heard them a few times on TV as well. When they took on Birmingham that one time. Absolute class fan base at home and away from home. So I feel like I deserve to put them in that very good category. Swansea City. No, a difficult one to put down Swansea City. I'm going to put them in decent, but you can understand why. Because, obviously, like I said, they are from Wales. Obviously, it's a long distance travel all the way up to the Barnsleys, the Hulls, the Birminghams. Quite a long distance for them to travel to pretty much every single team, to be honest with you. The only team they probably don't have too much to get into is probably Derby, but even that, not Derby, Bristol City, but even that's kind of close. Anyway, speaking about Bristol City, we'll move on to our next one. A club which I feel like are on the up in real life. A club which are starting under a good manager in Nigel Pearson. Haven't started off too well, but are mid-table-ish and have a lot of potential. I'm going to stick them in the decent category. I think they are decent, their fan base. They bring decent. They pretty much average for everything. They're pretty much in the middle for the championship. Most fans away and at home, they're pretty much in the middle, Bristol City, so we'll give them the decent category. Preston North End, another tough one to put Preston in. I feel like Preston are good, very good at home. Away from home, I don't think they're the greatest. I think at home they're quite good, but I am going to knock them down to decent. Another good club, Preston. I did watch the Liverpool game between Preston. I thought Preston were so unlucky to not get streamed from that game. Next move is to Peterborough. I'm going to stick you in man. You can probably understand why. Like I said, they aren't the biggest of clubs, Peterborough. They do a Barry Fry, though, the absolute legend of football. So I'm sticking them in man. Another coach, I really do like Peterborough. It's nice to see them finally in the Championship. They've been knocking the door for so many seasons and now finally back up there. So I'm going to put Peterborough in there. Cardiff City is another difficult one to put. In recent games, that mean too great. You can understand with Mick McCarthy, they go 6-7 losses in a row, conceding, a lot of goals. But I feel like they are very good at home. Away from home, they're okay-ish, for a side which are in Wales as well. But I'm going to put them in good at home. Next one is Hull City. Another difficult one to put down. They'll probably go into not the best. I'm sorry, Hull fans, but listen to my reasoning. It's not your guys' fault why your guys, fans aren't, like constantly going down to away games and not home games, because your ownership, you guys are in a dreadful situation, your ownership. In terms of your manager, you haven't got the best of managers. Your squad is probably, just below Championship standard, to be honest with you. So I'm sorry to rip all into Hull right there, but I'm trying to be honest and tell the truth as much as possible. I don't think Hull are, like the most ambitious sides at the moment compared to everyone in the Championship. So I feel like that's obviously massively affected them. And in terms of the money they spend each season, I haven't really spent too much. So I'm going to stick them in not the best. Next way is Derby County. I'm going to stick them in probably... I feel like they are good away from home, Derby County. So I'm going to stick them in good away from home. At home, I don't think they're as good as their numbers that they bring. But I'm going to stick them away from home, under Forest. But I'm sorry, Derby fans, if you aren't happy with that. But I think I'm being quite generous to you guys here. Next is Coventry. I'm going to put Coventry in very good for the situations that they've been in through recent years, and to bring the amount of fans. They're pretty much selling out every single home game now, selling out pretty much every single away end. They've been absolutely phenomenal, Coventry, and even their team in real life has been absolutely phenomenal in their playoff positions. I'm going to stick them in very good. I think they're a club which are massively on the up. Next one is Luton Town. I'm going to put them in good at home. They are a very good side at home. Away from... Actually, I'm sorry, Luton. I'm actually going to put you down to decent, really. I don't think you're higher than Swansea. But, I'm going to put Luton in decent. Good club, Luton. I do like Luton Town, because I feel like they're a lot more of a community club as well. So I'm going to stick them in decent. Next one is Middlesbrough. I'm sorry, Middlesbrough, we're going to put you in Meh. I know I probably will get crucified for this by Middlesbrough fans. We do have a lot of Borough fans on the channel. But, I've decided to put in Megs. I just don't think they're the brilliant, most of hyper of fans. But, to be honest with you, the football that they've been through for recent years, who can blame them, with, like, Neil Warnock in charge and Jonathan Woodgate and Aitor Karanka, not the most prettiest of footballing to watch. So, I'm going to stick them in Meh. Next one is AFC Bournemouth, another club which I'm going to stick in Meh. I feel like they've been in the Premier League, out of the Premier League. They're all right, Bournemouth, they're okay-ish, but, their numbers isn't really the biggest, but who can blame them at the same time, because like I said, they aren't really the biggest of locations and the biggest of clubs, but they are definitely the way up in real life. And I do quite like Bournemouth fans, another club which I see as another community club, a club which are definitely heading back to the Premier League. Next one is QPR. I'm going to stick QPR good away from home, so I feel like they are. At home, they aren't the brilliant, but away from home, they're constantly singing. Banners everywhere. Club which are massively on the up again in real life, trying to get into their playoff position. I think they're currently 7th/8th in real life, so I'm going to put QPR in good away from home. Next one is Huddersfield. We are going to put into decent, decent club, decent team, decent fans, both all right away from home and at home. Wouldn't say they're good, but they're all right. Next one, we're going to Millwall. I'm going to stick them in very good. I feel like Millwall are such a passionate fan base that, gets behind their team, motivates their team, and, I highly rate Millwall fans. Next one we're going to is Blackpool, another side which I think are good at home. They're a good at-home side, Blackpool. Can't wait to see what they're going to do, next season, and mainly this season as well, because they're currently sitting mid-table. I feel like they've got a good manager, good squad, and a good fan base. Especially, away from home, they've got the lowest attendance, so they're not really too great there, but at home, they are phenomenal. Next one, we're going to go on to Reading. Another one trying to put in not the best. I'm sorry, Reading fans, but you do bring good numbers-ish. I don't know, you don't actually. I think you're the second lowest in the Championship bringing numbers. And I don't think your fans are the most, upbeat. So I'm sorry, Reading fans. We do have a few Reading fans in chat. Well, not in chat, in the streams that I do stream. So do let me know, Reading fans, if I'm being harsh. Fulham, I'm going to stick in another something put in decent. I feel like, no, I want to put them in good at home. I feel like they're good at home, you know, for the seasons that they've had. Away from home, they're okay-ish. They do bring good numbers, but not really the most, you know, that many songs or that many, you know. Okay, Stoke City's the next one. Stoke City are a massive club, and a club which has been brilliant away from home and at home. For a club which are in the up again in real life, you know, under Michael O'Neill, you know, they do look good. Obviously, I think where are Stoke in real life? And they're on about 9th-ish. You know, Stokes, they're not doing too bad. The return of Tyrese Campbell, anyway, their fans are absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to put them in very good. Next one, West Brom, we're also going to stick them in very good as well. Another club which, you know, I feel like at home, I wouldn't really say they're the best, but away from home, they're very good. Most sides usually do better away from home than at home, to be honest with you. But usually it's quite even, you know. But anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys have, please make sure to drop a like on it and subscribe. But yeah, honestly, thank you all for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next video. Take care, people. Speak to you soon. See ya.